baby, you know I'm grinding. Yeah, I'm out here trying to get paid. Time is the flying. Yeah, move up, couldn't finish second. This is my timing. Yeah, I always gotta keep it 100. I'm never lying. I'm a pistol packing toe tagger. I'm really gritty. Yeah, I'm busting, throwing up the foes. This is my city. Yeah, I'm never getting outsmarted. I'm really.
You need something smooth skin?
See you.
You return. Shall I? You are my employer.
Yes, by all means, let's. Yes, by all means, let's.
Please, stand clear. Hey, this is the street. Fire zone.
Mess with me.
Thirsty, partner. Right.
sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses. We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower to keep the Citadel fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide we're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
Excellent. With that,
Be
we
cautious.
hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier. Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives.
Though we may seem safe for the moment, it is fleeting.
That's good news. Perhaps we can use it to our advantage. Still, we cannot...
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that Purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary
careful.
member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor.
I'm here.
You want the full suit or the recon armor? Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an extra edge. Okay. So do you think you can hold it together for this? Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon. Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the Purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you. Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Liberty Pride is online. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists.
Look, if we make it to the Purifier, we can chat then. Now's not exactly a good time.
tactical assessment. Red Chinese victory. Impossible.
To arms, brothers, to arms! I've got contact.
Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Futile.
I'm hit! I'm hit! Fail! That failed care of that.
Democracy is truth. Communism is death.
Brothers, to arms! For Elder Lion!
Significant obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic resonance barrier. Established stratagem. Inadequate. Revised stratagem. Initiate photonic resonance overcharge.
Time to fight, not to talk. I'm hit! I'm hit! Taking fire! Firing!
get inside. Be careful. It's probably pretty well dug in. They've got to know we're coming by now. Head for the control room. Okay, it's just you and me now. Take it slow, keep your eyes peeled, and let's head for the control room.
Commencing attack. Attack.
Medic! I'm hit! Taking fire!
I'm hit! Medic! Fire!
Failed!
I'm hit!
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this. You're in over your head, I'm afraid. But this is the path you choose for yourself. Tell your father I said hello.
Be careful.
Fire and maneuver!
We have a casualty!
Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured.
Hello? Hello, is anyone there? It's Dr. Lee. Something's wrong with the purifier. Please, someone answer.
Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and we have a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now! If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
So much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on.
This place is
Whoever
not
does
safe.
it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws? If that's how you want to do this, fine. But be quick about it.
This... of course! My immunity to radiation makes me a far better candidate for surviving in there. I would say that your destiny lies within. Cycle the airlock, and we'll put an end to this.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now. You don't have much time left.
Be cautious.
You only have about a minute left. Please, hurry.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
The Enclave is retreating. We have a location.
Isn't going to help at all. We have
You
enough.
mean comatose? After all this, to be left in a state like that? Careful now, careful. Don't move too quickly. Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up. Despite assurances to the contrary, I've been coming down here every day to see both you and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered. Yes, yes, she's fine. Oh, she will be. I appreciate your concern for her, but really don't worry. You've been through enough. It's all right. There was some sort of energy spike as the purifier started. You and Sarah were knocked unconscious and brought here to the infirmary. We've been watching over the two of you for days. I'm glad to see it's paid off. Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland any longer. None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you. Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces. Just about 2 weeks. Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you. Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us. Indeed. We can use every able body available to us. To that end, I'm going to circumvent our standard recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this. Oh? Vault 87? Where you found the Gek? We've never been able to penetrate the radiation surrounding that area. This information is invaluable. Well done. She's right here. Unresponsive, but stable. To see that you've recovered gives me hope. My child, you seem to have learned more in the past week. The Brotherhood has taken over control of the Purifier. If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. As you know, I had my reservations about engaging the Enclave. They did not directly attack us, and I believed we had time. Their assault on the Purifier forced our hand. We had no choice but to engage them directly. And once that engagement was begun, we could do nothing but see it through to the end. If they had not considered us a threat before, they do now. So, we have spent the time since you and I last spoke. Liberty Prime has proven far more... Please be careful.
had hoped you... And I...
Presence detected. This unit has activated.
What do you need? My thoughts haven't changed. Hopefully before...
Did you need something? There's still cover. We'll root them out eventually. Hail.
Be careful.
Greetings to you.
Hail.
You return. As you...
Presence detected. This unit has activated.
Oh, come on, pay more attention to what you're doing.
Hail.
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again. I assume Lyons is immediately throwing you to the wolves? Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting? Yes, I believe I can. Step over here for a moment, will you? I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know, this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions? If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll alert him that your performance is exceeding all our expectations. He's been especially effective against the Enclave's vertibirds, for which we previously had no counter. We're fine-tuning his programming as we go, but on the whole, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's as I always suspected. Prime's real issue was energy management. And when Dr. Lee helped us solve that problem, well, the rest was easy. Could I? Yes. It was determined that the Brotherhood should directly oversee the Purifier. So as Scribe Bigsley was placed in charge of the operation.
Hail.
Be careful. Hail. We're all clear here.
Don't push your luck out there.
Don't push your luck out here.
No more games!
Help me. Look out.
Now I release you.
Be cautious.
Be aware of the present moment.
Aha!
For your death!
Looks like we're eating tonight.
Your death is my victory.
Yeah? Yeah? You want some of it? Found you.
Just run out.
Where? Be careful. Hey, where?
Hey, you're awake. All right. Paladin Tristan is just inside.
Our steps must be measured.
Everything's above board. Well, well, look who's back amongst the living. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and Sarah were going to pull through. Is that so? Well, it'll be good to have another soldier we can count on. Basic rule of thumb on these operations. Keep your head down and let the robot do most of the heavy lifting. He can take it better than you can. Well, we've got a bit of... Not like they did at the Purifier, no. We got the sense that after you took care of their headquarters, they didn't have anyone to give orders. So they haven't been as coordinated. Some surrendered, some tried to hold out. It's all ended the same. But don't let that fool you. If we can keep the pressure on them, we win. If not, we give them a chance to reorganize. Well, we don't want that to happen, do we? Well, you saw most of the fighting outside. The robot paved the way for us. We just mopped up the opposition while you and Sarah headed inside. After that, hell if I know. Once we'd locked down the perimeter and gotten word that the Purifier was running, we headed in to look for you. Found you and Sarah both unconscious, and got you back to the Citadel as fast as we could. We'll strip the place for any usable tech, like always. Anything after that depends on what we find in there. If there's any information about other Enclave positions, we'll send that back to the Citadel and come up with a plan. But, like I said, we're pretty sure this is the last big holdout. Okay, it's about time to move out. It's been pretty standard for the last week or so. We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out. The tin can does most of the work, honestly. I can't complain, it keeps our casualties down. Scribes pulled information about this place day before yesterday. Some communications facility. We're thinking if it's active, we can find out who they're talking to and get the last of the locations named.
Come on out and let's fight face to face. Target acquired.
Communist threat assessment. Scanning defenses. Structural weakness detected. Exploiting. Detected. Analysis of communist transmission. Warning. Warning. Red Chinese orbital strike imminent. All personnel should reach minimum safe distance immediately.
Watch it, will you? target. Target engaged. Enemy down. Engaging target. Spread out and flank us.
Where? Communist engaged. Communist threat assessment. Minimal. Scanning defenses. Structural. Satellite uplink detected. Analysis of communist transmission.
Spread out and flank us.
Warning. Warning. Red Chinese orbital strike imminent. All personnel should reach minimum safe distance immediately. Catastrophic. System failure. Initiating core shutdown as per emergency initiative 2682209. I die so that democracy may live.
What is that? What the hell is going on? We need to find out what the hell just happened. There's no time to talk. Get your ass inside that base and help the troops locate the source of their transmission. Now, soldier, now! I don't know. Terminals, data, anything that can help us figure out what just happened and where it came from. Unless you've got something, get inside there and get me some information. We need to know what the hell they just pulled on us.
Be cautious.
Engaging hostile! I have positive ideas!
We got company in it.
I failed!
Got him in my sight.
Enemy reacquired. Code
Commencing attack.
Man down! Man down!
Engage.
My eyes! Medic! My leg! Taking fire! Taking fire! Taking fire!
Enemy reacquired. Code red. Fire! Fire in the hole!
Taking fire.
Firing!
Enemy coming down.
Discharging ordnance! Easy.
Medic! Well, the end of that.
I'm hit. That's all right.
Tango spotted.
Contact. Opening fire. Got contact here. Engaging.
Taking fire!
Over
Taking
there.
fire!
Get him. Fire.
I'm hit!
Mark.
Done with where?
Fall back to regroup.
There's more where that came from.
It's clean.
Roger that! Firing!
Hostile detected. Commencing attack.
I'm hit! Taking fire! I'm hit! There's more where that came from.
Victory.
Commencing attack! 10-4! Going weapons down!
Over there. Get him. Good riddance. We've got company.
I'm hit!
Victory. Hey, knock it off. Target acquired.
I have positively located
Victory.
Be cautious.
engaging.
Take him up.
Taking fire! Medic! Taking fire! Taking fire! Fire! Medic!
Enemy down. Good riddance. Targeting. Opening fire on hostile target. Over there. Get him. Oh, you're exhausting my patience. Oh. You're exhausting my patience. We've got company. Take him out. Ah! Oh, area secured.
Had enough?
I hope things are going well with you today. Hey, sir.
welcome. I can't believe it. All those years of work, all of it, for what? One botched operation? I'm still waiting on the debriefing from Tristan, but I'm not sure it even matters. With Prime gone... Well, there's certainly nothing stopping them from doing that now, is there? And with our primary defense gone, I don't know what we can do to stop them. I need more to work with. Ah, yes. Well, I'll see if we can't figure out how to read it. Perhaps it can give us some insight as to just what happened out there. It would be good to salvage something from this mess. Thank you for bringing this to me. I believe Elder Lyons will want to speak with you as well. Perhaps you should find him. If you'll...
We must walk softly.
Hail. What do you need? Not only have we lost our main weapon, but now we've got to deal... They sure pulled a fast...
I trust you've spoken with Rothschild. I hope he can make... With our primary weapon destroyed, I must admit, I now wonder whether moving ahead...
But losing the robot was a huge blow. Do you think we'll still be able to pull through this? The operation wasn't a total loss. If we can make sense of the...
You're right, which is precisely my concern. We have pushed the Enclave, and now it seems they're pushing back, much harder than we expected. If we cannot identify and neutralize this new threat, we have little hope for success. It's already cost us our greatest weapon. Very true. And to that end, I'd like you to speak with Paladin Tristan. He's requested you for a special assignment, one that could prove vital to our success. Hey.
Elder Lyons. Hail.
Nice work back there. Let's hope the scribes can do something useful with the information you retrieved. Unfortunately, we don't have time to sit around and wait for the analysis. Based on what I've seen of you so far, there's an assignment I believe you're well suited for. With the setbacks the Brotherhood has suffered, we find ourselves in a difficult position. All our available resources need to be positioned for the inevitable counterattack from the Enclave. At the same time, we believe we may have developed a tool to help our chances of victory. But with everyone needed to help defend against the Enclave, we have no one to send on a recovery mission. So, I'm going to have you travel to the Olney Power Works to secure some tech for us. Hopefully you'll be able to find a Tesla coil, an experimental device from before the war. Our scribes needed to complete a little surprise they've been preparing for the Enclave. Get there, get the coil, and get back as safely and quickly. Check with Scribe Valancourt. She's been researching some of the Enclave technology. From what I understand, I'll be waiting for that test.
Did you need something?
I'm still very, very busy. Well, maybe. I mean, possibly. I think so, but I'm not certain. I don't know how much this will actually help. I mean, I'm not quite sure how effective it might be, since it hasn't really been field tested. But I think I've figured out a way to override the signals the Enclave is using to control their death claws. Here, take this. It's only a prototype, so please don't lose it. It's a semi-standard transmitter, only I altered the frequency modulation and jacked up the output. Based on some experiments I ran here in the lab, it should override the signals the Enclave uses to control death claws. Don't worry, it's constantly broadcasting, so you don't need to do anything. Just don't lose it. And so far, I have no evidence of adverse effects of EM interference in humans. Animals maybe, but not humans. Anyway, it doesn't have a huge broadcast range, but it should be enough. It overrides the Enclave signal, so as far as the death claw is concerned, you're in control. And remember, it works passively. As long as you're within range of the Enclave's transmitter, your signal should be the one the death claw. If you get too far away, well, I'm not sure what's going to happen. All right then. There have been reports of an Enclave camp southeast of Old Olney. I hope the Scrambler ends up being useful. I'd hate to have spent all this time on it.
You honor us with your presence here. your presence here.
Hey.
We'll walk away alive.
Well now, if it isn't the little saint from the vault. We've been looking for you. What? You think you can walk around the wasteland? Such a shame. I hear... Ha ha! There's no place.
I'm hit.
Your death is my victory.
There may be danger here.
Your time here is over.
That's the end of that. Hey. That takes care of that.
We should be mindful.
What the? How the hell did you get in here, Smooth Skin? Hey, I'm Win. This is Kid. We're, well, it's kind of a long story. Only thing that matters now is that we're trying to steer clear of the death claws on account of not wanting to be lunch meat. We ran faster than the others, that's how. Ain't nothing honorable about it, but we're still alive, and they ain't. I can live with that. Listen, this wasn't my fault, okay? It wasn't my idea to tunnel down here. I just went along with it. But whatever. What's done is done. Me and Kid, we're getting out of here. You came in that way, that means we can get back out. See you later, Kid. Be cautious. There may be danger here. Want some of this?
That was barely a fight.
afraid of your own blood?
Just getting warmed up.
Help me. Where? Mess with me. This place is not safe. You like that? Where? Be careful.
So far, the experiment is going exactly as planned. We're subjecting the residents to extremely low-frequency white noise in regular intervals through the loudspeaker system. Using the soundproof recording studios and the musicians was an inspired idea. Kudos to the Vault-Tec selection committee on their shrewdness.
Just getting warmed up.
Sure, I heard something. Aha! Where?
There is reason to be cautious here.
Hey! Look out! Hey! Come in! Hey! Where? Maybe I'm just jumping. Found you. Good enough. There's more where that came from.
Our steps must be measured.
cautious.
The situation is getting out of hand. Over half the population of the vault is exhibiting savage tendencies. I can only assume our noise experimentation has awakened some dormant part of their psyche, brought their primitive nature to the surface. In essence, I feel that they are almost psychologically devolving. I was stupid for rushing these experiments. And now over 35 people are dead. I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire vault population without my knowledge. Using the loudspeakers in the dorms instead of just the studios, he subjected everyone to the white noise as they slept. He then implanted combat suggestions he claims came from Vault-Tec itself. He must be completely insane. No observation, no controls. I'm going to have to confront him now and make him pay for what he's done. Half the vault is dead. The other half, fighting for its life. Good luck to all of us. And may God have mercy on our souls. I can't believe what I've discovered. Just before he died, one of the security team members told me everything. The Overseer has been implanting these murderous intentions in the entire...
devices.
There may be danger here. Be aware of our surroundings. You want some of this? Where? There may be danger here.
here, at your back.
Woke up and smoke a L, yeah, I light to the sky. Yeah, I always be 100, I ain't telling no lie. Yeah, I pin up to the pad, gotta write my rhyme. Yeah, I'm hitting on the weed, I'm getting high. I'm tryna go ride till the sun come up. I'm tryna go ride, gotta ride till the sun come up. I'm tryna go ride till the sun come up. I'm tryna get high till my lungs give up. It's a good day, no stress, just motivation.